Welcome to Dad Company Podcast, episode 60.
Is it 60 already?
Yep,
It
it's
felt like
60.
we just recorded 58.
We did the week before last.
Man.
And I was there, right?
No, you were there for 59.
Was 59 when I was there last? Because that was last weekend, wasn't it?
Yes.
Well, technically, it was the weekend before because we're on Monday
I'm gonna be
now.
honest, I'm completely lost.
It was the weekend before last.
Okay.
Yeah, because these come out on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Anyway, I am here on Dad and Company Pod with my two esteemed co-hosts,
Hi.
my wife and my brother.
I'm the
Hey,
wife.
that's me.
I love how we
You
both
guys
did
can figure out which one's which. It depends on what weekend it is, I
My
guess.
wife's giving me an evil look for what I said, so I apologize.
I didn't hear what you said, so.
I said my wife told me not to be obnoxious, and I got yelled at because I was obnoxious. Now I'm sad.
You weren't obnoxious. It was fine.
Now she wants to punch me in the face
Now that I'm okay with.
yeah.
without wearing glasses.
Yeah, that's right. She can see
Woot
now.
woot, glasses free.
Hash brown, glasses free. Hash brown, not my glasses.
Hash brown LASIK.
Hashtag never wore glasses.
Hash brown, I am supposed to wear glasses.
Hash
Yeah, I
brown, but
know.
he don't care.
Because you're blind. Ha! You're old.
He cares just about as much about that as he does his high cholesterol.
Thanks. I'm just throwing that out there. All right, cool.
You're welcome.
We're just going through everything in this episode.
All right, so today we're doing top 10 reasons I'm going to jump off a cliff.
Me.
All right, and that concludes the top 10 list. So, we're actually doing... Oh,
What
hey,
was it?
hi, Andy.
I was going to say, was that Indie Pup? Is he done?
Welcome to the podcast. Is your order there?
Hello?
Nope.
I
Okay.
have muted myself.
Oh,
Oh, well, we were saying hi to Andy.
did he
And
mute?
I know I can hear it, but also I can hear Indy barking nonstop.
That's okay. We don't mind here. So, we are actually going to be doing top 10 opening songs in animated movies. That was a hiccup. We are
I hiccuped and burped earlier. It was really gross.
like a herp.
I don't know
Is that
what
too close?
A hiccup is what I
So
usually
when are you
call
going to
them.
start yawning?
You know what? Probably soon. Oh,
That was fake as fuck.
that was. So, I considered like within the opening montage, must be Italian. So like, I don't know, it could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah, because
But
some of
it's-
them don't start with a song.
As long as it's like within that like opening, you get to like 10 minutes and 3 seconds, you're pushing it. But we're doing, like I said, top
This
10
one starts at
opening
10:02.
songs in animated movies.
And we're going to go in the right order this time.
Yes, 10 to 1.
No, I was talking
No,
about
1
order
to
of
10.
person.
What do you mean? Oh, that's right.
Because last time
time.
Deontay went before me and it felt weird as fuck.
So, yep, person to my left, that's my wife. And then we'll go to Deontay, and then we'll go to me for the correct list.
I would just like to point out that your phone is in the correct order since that's what you use to call him. It goes from me to your phone to you.
That is correct. And then we will go from 10 to 1 because we're not animals. Any honorable mentions will be after number 2 and before number 1, in which I do have honorable mentions this time.
I don't, but I don't think I
do
will
not.
either.
I
This was a
figure
hard one to do.
this list, we're going to have a decent amount of overlap on these lists.
Okay.
That's my guess. Possible.
I'm sure I have one that neither of you
I
have.
feel like we will touch most movies that, so I don't feel like I needed an honorable mention at all.
That's fair.
I wanted to just do like favorite songs from animated movies because some of them the intro isn't the best one,
That is
but I
correct.
picked the
Yes.
intro because like I really liked the movie.
Well, then we'll do that list another time.
Yeah, so my wife might join in on that one.
We
She helped me with this list.
Yeah, that's fair. She usually helps you with your list.
Yeah, it's complicated.
That's okay. So let's start at number 10.
My number 10 is, I don't know the name of it. It's just the intro song for Fantasia, just because Fantasia is really cool. And I don't know how it goes or anything. I just was like, well, I got to pick the intro song. I was going to take the time to look it up, but I was getting yelled at because I was taking too long to do my list because I was supporting your other endeavors.
True.
Let's see, what is the intro song for Fantasia?
If there's any gamers here
2000.
talking about my other endeavors, I do a live stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/completely unrelated 740. Go check it out. What is it?
Well, I have two different answers. One says it's Symphony Number 5 in C minor by Opus 67 by Beethoven, and the other one says that it's Toccata and Fugue.
I've always known it as Symphony Number 5.
I wonder, this one, Fantasia 2000 is the one I was talking about. That's Symphony Number 5.
Yes.
The original Fantasia from 1940, it's the other one.
Yeah, well, it was
So
1940s.
we're going to go with Symphony Number 5 in C minor.
Okay. Glad we worked that out. Number 10.
Me too.
Hey, this is me.
Yeah.
So my number 10 is from Quest for Camelot, and it's United We Stand. I put this on my list because I've never seen the movie. But my wife was like, you have to have this on your list. So I was like, you know what? Okay, it's my number 10. So
I don't think
ask
I've
me
ever
about
seen that
don't
movie
ask me
either.
about the song or anything because I have no idea what
That's
it's
such
about.
a good
I have no
movie.
idea what the movie's about.
I'm assuming they're questing for Camelot. I've probably seen it.
Actually, it wouldn't surprise me. Like, this is a niche pick of 90s kids.
Well, the cover looks familiar. Oh,
Probably-
I've
let's
seen
be real.
that.
I've probably honestly seen it, but I just don't remember it.
Yeah.
My number 10
It doesn't stick in your head.
is a niche pick from 90s kids. It's called United We Stand. I'm not even lying to you. I have it written right here.
Yeah, you were saying he was like
No
pointing
way.
at his
I
list
don't
to me.
believe you have that as your number 10.
Dude, I will send you a picture of it after this. I'm telling you.
It is written on
That's
there. You were
crazy.
saying it, and he was pointing to his list. He was like, "Look at this! Look at this!"
That's awesome. So maybe you should talk about this this song in this movie because I did no good on it.
It's just so it was between this or what's the I can see it, the one where they're building in Egypt. I don't remember, but that one is more
You
like,
said Egypt, and I pictured golden pyramids and thought
it,
El Dorado.
Prince of Egypt. That's the one.
Oh, okay.
I guess I needed you to say Egypt for it to jog my, even though I said it.
Prince of Egypt.
That's it. But
Is that what you were looking for?
no, I think we're just going to keep it moving because that's a lesser known one. If you want to listen to it, go look it up. It's really good. It's really good. But I can't believe we had the same number 10. That's awesome. Great minds think alike. Tell your wife I said hi.
You're on speakerphone, buddy.
I know I am. All right, number 9.
My number 9 is Beware the Frozen Heart by the Frozen cast from Frozen.
Frozen. Such a good song.
It's probably my favorite song out of
Can't
both
believe
movies.
I forgot about it.
Especially considering I have you like on film breaking ice in the yard going,
Born of cold and winter air and mountain rain combining.
anyway.
They're litigious, but that's probably okay. So, what's your number 9? I swear to God, if you say my number 9, I'm going to fucking flip out.
So my number 9 is from the movie Hercules, and
Number 9?
Really? What is wrong with you?
you're joking. It is not your number 9, dude.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's much fucking higher on the
Nowhere
list.
close. I love that. Oh, actually, let me look. Let me look to see if I might have taken it off my list.
How do you take anything Hercules off an animated film?
Dun, 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 dun.
Top 10 least favorite.
I don't want to
think that my list is from when I was a kid, and I didn't watch Hercules as much as you guys probably
I saw
did.
Hercules in theaters.
I did not, but yeah, that's a fair assessment.
So a lot of mine are probably, as I was growing up, my favorites.
Also, I want to point out that when I said,
yeah, because I wanted to use Go the Distance.
and you said, but that's not the opening song. And I said, you can't remember what the opening song was. And you couldn't remember what the opening song was until I said one word.
I was watching a parade and I was distracted, but I wanted to use Go to the Distance, but it's not the opening song. But
it's not even the best song in that movie.
It's such a good song, though.
It is. But yes, actually, that's good. I'm glad that we have a little bit of a younger perspective from yours, Deontay.
I have an honorable mention, but it's not within the first 10 minutes movie, I don't think.
Then it doesn't count.
I'm still going to say it.
So, not my number 9. What's his name? Cusco! Emperor's New Groove.
I couldn't even tell you what song you're talking about.
Perfect World from Emperor's New Groove.
Couldn't even tell you.
Whoa, man, I love that song. I mean,
it is a very good song, and I am in agreement with you there.
He has his own theme song guy, because he's an asshole emperor. Cusco.
I think I've seen that movie once.
Squeakity, squeakum, squeakers.
And that was Kronk.
Yes.
Actually, I don't know if I've seen Emperor's New Groove. I think I've seen Kronk's New Groove.
Oh, Emperor's New Groove is so much
because
better.
he gets turned into a camel or something, or whatever, goat, whatever he is.
Close.
Spoiler alert.
Some sort of furry animal.
Spoiler alert. You only find that out,
30 seconds into the movie.
Not even. That might be the opening scene with him in the rain.
But yeah, that's the one I saw.
This is how I died. Thanks, David Spade. No, spoiler alert. Number 8.
My number 8, I feel like is a bit of a cop out, but I'm still gonna say it. This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
Halloween, Halloween.
That's the one I picked. I used to hate that movie. I'm gonna be honest about that. I used to hate it. JC watches it all the time, and it's like grown on me because she watches it all the time. And as a kid, I didn't like it at all, but as an adult, I have much more appreciation for that movie.
Also, not the best song in that movie.
No, but it's the one that's in the introduction.
True. Pew, 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 pew.
And that's what you said I had to use.
Yeah, because that's the name of the game.
My favorite is Jack's Lament.
Number 8.
And Jack's Lament cries.
My number 8, I feel like I remember you telling me you
that,
haven't watched this movie, so this is probably why it's not on your list, but it's on mine. So mine is from Encanto, and it is Welcome to the Family Madrigal.
Welcome to the family.
That's not. I don't think that is it. I've never seen that movie, so I literally have no idea what that sounds like.
All I know about that movie is that we're not supposed to talk about Bruno.
I don't even know what a Bruno is.
I think he's like the black sheep of the family.
He's a brother that
yes, he's a brother.
Got exiled because
and he lives in the walls like a fucking creeper.
Yeah, he can see the future, and like every horrible family out there, they like to be assholes to each other.
Oh, well, fuck you.
There it is. I'm so proud of you, buddy.
I eventually I'm gonna have to sit down and watch this movie. Apparently it's good. There's
Honestly,
a bunch of good songs.
Listen, that
the kids don't
song,
like it.
As soon as it opens up, it's so good.
Fuck them kids.
It pulls you right back in.
If the kids don't like an animated musical, it's probably not very good. They watched it like a couple of times and they don't like it anymore.
I don't care.
I've watched it probably a lot, and I even watched the live action.
Does John Leguizamo play Bruno?
You're asking the wrong person.
I'm gonna ask Google.
Yeah, you're asking the wrong person.
Does John Leguizamo?
It has Rosa singing from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Beatrix. What's her name?
So.
I'm in. I'm gonna watch it sometime in the next 12 months.
Yes, John Leguizamo plays Bruno.
All right.
He plays Chi-Chi.
Number 8 for moi. This guy.
Bored.
Just watch, I'm going to make Belle my wife.
Really?
Yeah, Belle from Beauty and the Beast? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's higher on my list.
That, I love...
Lower on my list because it's closer to 1.
Yeah, that's fair. But I had to put it here because they're just...
This was a very difficult list for me to make. I just want to...
I had to do a job of balancing, like, how much do I like the movie with how much do I like this song. The Beauty and the Beast movie is a good movie.
But the soundtrack is amazing.
That is true. That's why it made my list. Mm-hmm. And the back and forth.
And that's why I based it on.
Back and forth. So the 3 parts of the song. So you have Belle singing, you have Gaston singing, and then you have the town singing.
Yeah.
So
the towns are like the townsfolk are like some of the best parts of the movie.
Trichotomy? Like, what was that? I know.
Sure, let's go with trichotomy.
I made that up.
Triad?
But everybody knows. Everybody knows. Anyway, I love Beauty and the Beast, and I like that song, so it made my list. Number 7.
Okay, my number 7. I kind of had qualms with putting this on my list because the movie's kind of racist as fuck and really whitewashed, but I mean, that's Disney. The Virginia Company from Pocahontas.
I don't even remember that song.
That's okay. I also saw that movie in theaters. You probably remember Colors of the Wind.
And
no,
I only know part of that song because
Glory,
we sang
and gold.
because we sang a little snippet of it when I was in grade school in a montage we were singing.
Steady as the Beating Drum is probably my favorite one from that. But yeah, the intro is the Virginia Company.
And it's
the ship crew singing it, so I think you would like it.
Okay. I probably have never seen Pocahontas all the way through.
I don't think I could watch it now. I liked it as a kid when I saw it, and then I think the kids were watching it one time, and it was like, meh.
Doesn't hold
boring.
up. Doesn't hold up.
And yeah, it's racist and whitewashed as fuck.
What else? What else doesn't hold up? That's right.
A lot of
Top Gun.
You don't hold up.
All right, number 7.
Your face is horrible.
Shut the fuck up and go.
He told you to go. That means you got to just hang
My
up.
number 7 is I'm going to make Belle my wife.
Yeah, let's go.
So it was on my list. It was literally just next.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking
I
about.
showed it to my wife. I was like, "You've got to be kidding me!"
I told you there's going to be a lot of overlap on these ones. I'll go ahead and take my number 7. Also has to do with bells, by the way. Mine is going to be The Bells of Notre Dame.
I fucking love that movie. Esmeralda, love her.
Esmeralda.
Quasi, love him.
Bleh. Witchcraft.
I'm surprised.
It's just not for me. I would just.
It's because you didn't grow up with that.
Yeah,
movie.
that's true.
Once again, I think that's the point of our list.
Yeah, I do think that one hits a little differently for our generation as opposed to your generation.
But I also haven't watched it in years, so
maybe
I wonder.
Maybe it doesn't hold up.
Maybe we need to watch a couple of those movies.
True.
And see how we feel about them now that we look at them with an adult, cultured, educated lens instead of a kid.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. You just said I was cultured.
You are.
Nice.
Like a fucking petri dish.
Like a you dirty bitch. Wow. She called me a dirty bitch.
You deserved it.
I'm going to tell you right now, my next one is going to be controversial. Number 6. You go. You go weaving.
He just
Wait, what? No, what? He said number 7 was.
Oh, we were talking. It was yours. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
And then,
my next one,
like 6 minus, like you said, minus 1, and it goes 6.
Let me put it into Excel. Hold on.
God damn it! It's the 1st of February.
It's the 1st of the month.
Anyway, I don't think that Deontay will. Well, maybe Deontay might know this one. He is married to Krista. A rumor in St. Petersburg.
What the fuck does that mean?
Ooh, Anastasia.
Your wife is more cultured than you. Yeah, a rumor in St. Petersburg from Anastasia.
Almost made my list.
Ooh.
I I love that movie.
Because
I
of my
watched
wife.
that movie with Isabella. I told you. I told you. Because
And
of your
also
wife.
Because we did see it live while we were in New York.
Ooh,
I would love to
that's
see
right.
that on Broadway. I saw fucking
So
Phantom of the
worth
Opera
it.
on Broadway.
Ooh, I'm jealous of that
That was
one.
good.
I like that song, the opening to Anastasia, St. Pete. What is it? Rumor?
A Rumor in
A
St.
Rumor in St. Pete.
Have you heard?
Yeah.
There's a rumor in St. Peter's.
The town coming to life, basically, like being an amorphous entity, is really awesome to see.
It's a good movie.
I enjoy it.
Unfortunately, it's a historical fairy tale.
Yeah, it's
It would
okay
be
though.
nice if like somebody did survive that slaughter, but they didn't.
So you wanted Disney to, or wait, that's not.
No,
that's
I was-
not a Disney. Is that a Disney movie?
It is now. It wasn't
Oh,
originally.
Okay. So you wanted the writers to write this
No,
nice
I said
animated
it would
story,
be
and then
nice if in real life one of them did survive that slaughter, but unfortunately none of them did.
yeah, I know. Okay, moving on. Number 6.
My number 6 is this
Brought to you
is
by Krista.
Halloween. This is Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. That is such a good opener to a song. It just I was getting there with the movie part. My wife just was like, "To a movie, you mean?" I was like, "Hacking, hacking." So such a good opener to a song to pull you in to want to watch the rest of the movie. As I was going to heckin' say.
Heck it.
Whoa, language. This is a
Sorry,
family-friendly environment.
Let me hold it back.
You know
before
what
she
the
punches
best
me
thing
in the
is
face.
about that movie? You can like watch that pretty much any time of year, but it's a holiday movie for so many holidays.
True. Easter, Passover, Yom Kippur
My favorite is for Boxing Day.
in Canada?
Uh-huh.
Okay. My number 6. Nah.
Simbania.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's African, so I don't know. Like, I've never understood what it was. I've had the internet for a long time. I could look it up and learn it, but that takes brain power. And as we know, I'm just a petri dish. So,
Goddamn cultured swine.
Lion King has one of the most memorable and epic opening notes, songs, scenes,
It's a really
the
good
sunrise coming up, like it's just perfect.
You're saying this, and then you're saying you're putting it at 6.
And it's number 6.
Oh.
Yep. Wait do you guys figure out what song's not on my list?
I'll be surprised because it might be on my list.
Number 5.
My number 5, The Book of Life. Two of the main intro songs, especially No Matter Where You Are, that one where they're singing it, or like where they're kind of growing up and they're showing their lives, and then I Will Wait.
I will wait. That part of it.
For you.
And I will not
wait for
for you.
I wanted to use like the apology song where he's apologizing to
Can
the
do it.
bull, but it's not within the first 10 fucking minutes. But if you
Not
could
even
fast
close.
forward to it within 10 minutes.
Not even close.
I love that whole soundtrack though. And I love listening to it in Spanish. It's even better in Spanish.
Yeah, that's a stance that you can take.
Yeah, because I'm cultured like a petri dish.
Yeah, I know you are, you dirty bitch.
Whoa.
Number 5.
My number 5 is, what's his name? Cusco? Cusco.
Cusco.
I thought he was legit asking a
Hell, what's
question.
what you?
What's his name?
Yeah,
I don't know.
well,
What's his name? You tell me. It's on your list,
There's
bitch.
another one that
Shots
overlaps with our
fired.
list, buddy.
It's what were you saying?
He said shots
Me or
fired.
your wife?
You?
Me?
Yeah.
I
Okay,
was just
never.
saying- I said that it's just another one that overlaps on our list, buddy. It just shows.
There's
Yeah, it
more
does.
overlap, I think, on you guys' list.
That's true.
But I'm
For
not
now.
surprised by that.
My number 5. 7 a.m. the usual morning lineup.
That was close to making my list. But I was like, it's not the best song in the movie. So I didn't want to use it.
Paper mache, a bit of ballet and chess. Tangled. When will my life begin?
Please tell me that Deontay at least likes that song.
It's not on my list.
But do you like it?
But I think it's an okay movie. I
Whoa!
would strive to watch it all the time.
That's not the button I wanted. That's the button I wanted.
I don't know what button you're hitting because I can't hear them.
The sad panda button. And it's not something you strive to watch every day. It's just a good movie. But it's not the best.
Jesus,
It's an okay movie.
I don't even know when the last time we watched it. Probably, I don't know if we've watched it, or I don't think I've watched it since we've lived here.
You might not have, but we have.
Okay. That's all right.
We live with Isabel. Isabel would die for a good love story. She loves love stories. She loves love.
You know what? I can't blame her. I also love stories.
Mm-hmm. You two should just have a rom-com night.
I don't know about love, but I like love stories.
Hey, rom-com movies are the bestest.
We've had this discussion many times where they should switch the displays for us. You should get the Mother's Day movie display, and I should get the Father's Day movie display, because I would much prefer an action movie.
Get down, down. Let's get to the chopper.
Exactly. Not the meat chopper, but the chopper.
Like Fargo?
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
get it.
A wood chipper? Anyway.
You said that, and for some reason my mind went straight to Misery when she's cobbling him.
Ugh.
Anyway.
Number 4.
My number 4 is Belle.
Hey! You got to say it the way we said it.
Just watch. I'm going to make Belle my wife.
Weird.
Noise.
You're married, right? You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So are you.
God, what? Blasphemy. Since when? Ha! When did this ring get here?
It's funny because out of the two of us, you're the one who wears a ring.
True.
Because my wedding band is very uncomfortable.
I loved you, but I didn't really like it, so I didn't put a ring on it.
That's
You know
fair.
what I mean?
That's fair.
Well, I mean, if I keep going the way I'm going, I'm not going to be able to wear my ring much longer because I got high cholesterol.
That's okay. I'll put it in
Maybe
the coffin
you
with
should
you.
make changes to fix it.
I should. You're absolutely right.
He's
and I'm
supposed to be
start.
doing it for a while, but I'm going to fully support him, and I'm going to make him do it.
You're going to fully
Do
support
it.
me by bringing it up to my millions of podcast listeners.
Millions? When did that happen? Are you playing it for ants?
And millions.
What's your number 4, Deontay? Deontay.
Hello?
Did you say your number 4 yet,
Hello?
Deontay?
Yeah, we're waiting on you, buddy.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 4.
Okay. So my number 4, Arabian Night.
Hell yes. Fully support that decision.
100%.
I don't support it at 4.
Aladdin. Thank you. I could watch that movie so many times and not ever get bored.
You can
I have watched it so many
listen
times.
to the whole thing right now if you want to. I can just recite it for you.
No.
Please do. Start now.
Nah, my wife will get mad at me.
I also think that's like copyright infringement if you did that.
I don't
That's
know.
fair.
I don't think so.
They get a little litigious, as you said earlier.
Yeah, but it's just a
big
artistic reenactment.
Okay.
Number 4, Randy Newman.
Trash.
You got a friend in me.
I hate Toy Story.
You got a friend. Well, maybe not you for hating Toy Story, but
I wouldn't put it in my top 10.
I wouldn't put it in my top
you
anything.
gotta be
I would
fucking
put it in
kidding
my
me.
top 20.
You
I
guys
would
gotta be fucking
Burn
kidding
it,
me.
cut it in pieces, and bury it in my backyard.
Maybe
Wow.
even in my top
Fertilizer.
15.
I think you know a guy.
But my top 4? Get out of here
yes.
with that.
They
No.
That song was so good they've used it in every single Toy Story movie.
Hate, loathe entirely.
I'm not with
that
Jen here, but
haterade.
I like top 15 at max, but definitely not top 4.
Well, it's my list. God damn it!
And it's
Yeah, and that's why it's the
wrong.
worst of the worst.
I don't know if you were
Wrong,
here.
wrong.
All right, Dr. Cox.
Wrong.
Oh, you're not gonna keep going?
No,
Okay.
I cut it off.
All right. You guys done shitting on my list?
Oh, no, I'm sure
Okay.
we're not.
Number 3.
My number 3 is Circle of Life. We've already discussed it. Moved on.
It's the
Deontay, what's your number 3?
life. Number 3.
So my number 3 is another Phil Collins song.
Ooh,
And it is Two Worlds.
Tarzan. Hell
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure we've listed a Phil Collins song. Have we not?
I don't think so.
We discussed Phil Collins when we discussed.
Ah, that's what
Hercules.
it was. Okay,
We didn't list
you got
them.
me. So yes, so our first actual Phil Collins on a list, but Two Worlds from Tarzan.
On my honorable
Such a-
mention list.
Like I could sing that song all day. Actually, I listened to it today on my drive home, so I feel like it was perfect.
Oh, wow. Okay.
that, it made the list.
That is a good one. On my honorable mention list. And I will not honorably mention it now. Number,
Dishonorable mention.
what are we on? 3?
Yes.
I'll tell you a tale of the bottomless blue.
Really?
Yes, I love that song. And it has one of the things I always say in it. Right after that.
You always say a lot of things.
Hurricanes are coming.
I've never heard you say that.
He says it frequently, but not as frequently as he says negative Ghost Rider.
Negative Ghost Rider. No,
Crazy
that was
that
it.
someone
Okay.
would say something like that and then gets on such an amazing movie.
I don't know what movie you're talking about.
I will fight you.
Is he talking about Ghost Rider? I love that movie.
No, the PBS show, Ghost Writer.
You don't like a lot of superhero movies that I like. Like I will just put this out there for everybody.
God.
I like
Man.
Daredevil.
Fucking such garbage.
I like that movie.
You would.
You know, I'm cool with people hating on me for that. I'm used to being a minority with things that I like.
Oh, yeah, because you refuse to like popular things.
That has nothing to do with it.
It literally has everything to do with it.
I love that movie.
That's fine.
I don't know if I've seen Daredevil the movie.
Oh, yeah,
The one with Ben Affleck
You're literally not
and
missing
Jennifer Garner
anything. It's
and Colin.
straight
I almost
trash.
said Colin
so that
Firth.
means
It's
I
not
need to
Colin
watch it.
Firth.
If it means Chris hates it, then I need to watch it.
It is so fucking
Best
bad.
rendition of Kingpin ever.
Now that's hard. Hell, Vincent D'Onofrio, though. Come on. I'm not saying that Michael Clark Duncan is not an amazing Kingpin, but Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin is fucking spot on.
Nope.
Okay. You know what? Fair. Number 2.
My number 2 is Arabian Nights.
Wow.
Ew.
Salam and good evening to you, worthy friend.
I said we
Love
weren't
the
going to go through the
overlap
whole
that
movie.
we're having in this podcast.
Dude, I told you guys it was going to happen. It was going to
This
happen.
might honestly be our fastest episode though.
I
But
think
it's because of all the overlap.
I think that out of all of them so far, I was most surprised that you two knew a rumor in St. Petersburg, but I was mostly not surprised because Deontay is married to Krista.
You were surprised that I knew a
What
rumor
part
in
of I saw it on Broadway.
Well, you know,
Just because it didn't make my list doesn't mean that it's in my top 15.
Isabel and I watch that like once every 2 or 3 months. So we watch it a lot. And like we have been doing a lot of research on the gowns so I can sew her that gown for her senior prom because she wants to wear that for her senior prom. And I don't want to pay like $1,000 to have it made. So we watch it a lot.
All I'm saying at this point is I've had a lot of jalapeno vodka, is it?
Jesus
Tequila, even better.
Christ. Did you hear that, Deontay?
No.
I tried
It's
to
like
stifle
a
it.
fucking whale. And you know when you're like watching movies and the ship is going down and the metal starts groaning?
That is what it sounded like.
I'm so confused on what's happening.
You'll have to listen back to the podcast at around 34 minutes. You'll hear me. I burped, but I tried to like stifle
It
it.
sounded like the Titanic splitting in half.
You know when the metal gets stressed when the ship's going down and it makes that like real low, rumbly, creaky sound? That's
Like when you hit when you hit an iceberg.
Yes, exactly.
You need to
Noise.
see if you can clip that. Just use it as a sound effect on your soundboard.
Oh God.
Every time I see a sinking ship in a movie, that's all. My husband made that sound effect. Where's the royalty check?
Whoa.
Oh shit.
I really hope that picked up in the mic.
Breathe, buddy.
Oh
Breathe.
shit. What are we on? Number 2?
Yes, your number 2.
My number 2. What was your number 2?
Deontay said his, I thought.
I think we still need to say my number 2.
Do we?
Good.
Okay.
What's your number 2?
Shit.
Hey now, you're an all-star.
Shrek!
Game on, go play.
Well, mark that off my honorable mention list.
Was it really on your honorable mentions?
Even though the singer of that song is a piece of shit,
Didn't he die?
he did die.
Like
but he was
2 weeks ago.
Piece of shit.
Was he?
I still love that song.
Why was he a piece of shit?
We don't need to get into it.
You'd have to look it up.
We don't
Like,
need
I'm
to get
not
into it on the podcast.
Google, why is the guy from Smash Mouth a piece of shit?
My number 2. That's a good one. I was wondering if you were going to put Shrek on your list, but then I was like, well, obviously he's going to put Shrek on his list.
I had to. I'm saying Emily and I watched that so many freaking times.
If you're going to talk about that, we don't.
No, I just need to give you just this thing I just found.
Okay.
I typed in, why is the guy from Smash Mouth a piece of shit? The first answer, the first line says, an apparently shitty person, but at least he's with his loved ones in the end.
Hey, we. My number 2. I don't know who wrote that, but that's fucking savage.
Oh my god.
Honey, it may seem impossible, but that's the gospel truth.
Hey.
That's my number 1.
Who put the glad in gladiator? Nobody? All right, cool.
No, my wife did.
Thanks.
She literally
You know what? I appreciate it. What's your number 1?
The gospel truth.
Ah, so good. You don't have any honorable mentions?
I do have an honorable mention, but you said it didn't count.
What is it?
It's Roll Back the Rock.
Okay, yeah, that's
From
not.
Didn't
the
count.
dinosaur story.
That is not in the beginning of
It's
the.
not.
Okay, then it doesn't count for this list.
So my number 1 is the gospel truth.
I have an honorable mention. Deontay, do you have any honorable mentions?
I do not have any honorable mentions.
I have an honorable mention, and it's Everything is Awesome.
Yes, I do.
What is it?
It's the opener to Lilo and Stitch.
Oh,
That is such a good one. I almost put that on my list.
I can't pronounce it, but yes, it's a really.
Me either. I think it has the quarterback from Miami Dolphins, his first name.
Oh,
I think it's his name.
Tua.
The intro from Moana is now the one that's on my
Moana.
make way.
Yeah, so that's my honorable mention. I actually forgot about that, and thank you, wife, for making me remember because
Hell
alcohol.
yeah. That is a good one, and yeah, I don't remember how to pronounce it, or I would attempt to.
Ooh, I'm gonna Google it.
Google it. Well, while you Google that, Everything is Awesome is in my honorable mentions from the Lego movie.
Everything is awesome.
And you just
Everything
get.
is cool when you're part of a
A
team.
Melee no Lilo?
I thought there was a K in it also.
He
No,
said,
there's not a K in it.
I you know what? I still think there's a K in it.
Okay. You do
somewhere
that,
in the
buddy.
song there's a K, or at least a K sound.
I also want to mention I did not put Arabian Nights on my list
Yeah, I fucking noticed that.
because
Very sad with you, right?
And I
No,
I
listen.
predicted that in the beginning when you said you'll
The
be
fact that
surprised.
you had one of mine that are probably my top 15 in your top 4, I just can't trust in you anymore.
no. Okay, can I explain why now?
Because you gotta have faith.
Can I explain what? Can I explain myself?
I don't know. Can you?
I can attempt to.
Can you be explained?
I can
Yeah,
att-
can you? How about more like May?
Can I attempt? May I attempt to explain myself?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm all ears.
My love for Aladdin will put it at the top of almost any animated movie list that we do. Always,
That's why I
Clearly
expected
not.
to hear it.
always, and forever. So what I am doing is professing my undying love, unequivocally.
For that sweet, sweet ass of Aladdin.
I fucking you look. I know you guys know that I love that movie, but I don't think you understand how much I love that movie.
It's such a good movie.
I love that movie.
Like,
hands down, I love the story, I love the soundtrack, and Robin Williams is in it. Mm-hmm. You cannot fucking get any better than that.
What'd you say? That it's a trichotomy?
No.
Trichotomy of things that I like.
No, that's not the context I was using it in. But, so I am going to retire Aladdin. I'm going to put it in a vault of... I cannot.
It's the retired jersey of your podcast.
I know it is a good movie, but it will it will take over my number one spots. My number one spots will be too predictable if I
wanted to change it so that it's not always your number one.
Correct, because I'm telling you, if it is a positive list and it is an animated movie and there are no restrictions on it, Aladdin will be my number one.
Top 10 sexiest animated women.
Sure,
Aladdin.
I'm pretty sure Raja's female, right? Like, let's fucking go. It's interspecies erotica, fucko.
Gross.
That movie is just phenomenal. I love it. That is why it is not
phenomenal cosmic powers.
Live in space. So that is why it's not at number one, because it's too good for this list.
It's too good for number one.
To you.
All right, thank you.
I'm sorry for interrupting you so much.
No,
I'm not.
You are. You're not fucking sorry.
I'm not. I'm not sorry at all.
You goddamn liar. I knew it. Anyway, your number one.
So all your number ones are going to be live.
No, of course. Yeah, like iconic, amazing movie, great opening scene, great opening song.
And I'm pretty sure I said those words perfectly.
I think you did. Nailed it.
How? What?
How? Wait, did your wife say something?
Yes, she did, and I'm not going to say it out loud.
She's.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it out loud. That's my.
I want to know what she said.
Yes, that was amazing. So with that all being said, prefaced that we all know that Arabian Nights is the quintessential opening song for anything that's ever opened. Period. Not that.
I spread my legs waiting for Arabian Nights to come out.
This is a family podcast. This
has never been a family podcast.
This is a family-friendly podcast.
No, it is not.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Arabian.
The Cave of Wonders.
I wouldn't call it a cave.
Well, I wouldn't call it a canyon.
Well, thank you.
Canyon yodeling, my favorite sport. Number one. This is Halloween.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I love that song. It's amazing.
I love that song.
Such a good song. It's just, like mentioned before.
What's that?
What the fuck was that?
It's okay. I'm pretty sure it's really late for us. So
it's not late.
It is for me.
It's only 9:06.
I know it is for you because you're fuck, it happened.
There's the yawn.
Fuck.
It's the Cave of Wonders.
The Cave of Wonders.
I'm gonna have to start going to bed early again. Fucking loser.
Loser.
Lay who? They her.
Yes, this is Halloween, and that.
Yes.
This is Halloween.
What's your favorite song from that movie?
Wait, you don't know what my favorite song from that movie is?
I'm pretty sure you've already mentioned it.
Nope.
I would guess that it's What's This?
Nope. Well.
Oh, the Oogie Boogie song.
Yes.
Duh. I knew that.
Duh. Noise.
My favorite is Poor Jack. I just love the really deep Poor Jack that he does. I can't do that.
Poor Jack.
I will not pour you Jack.
Oh, man. Anyway, that was good.
We need to invent a cap for a liquor bottle so that when you pour shots, it says Poor Jack.
Poor Jack. You could just hook an Arduino up to an accelerometer.
Okay, Let's keep it so people on the podcast can understand.
Okay.
Because,
Sorry.
none of the engineers listen to that.
This isn't 1832, buddy. Come on, keep it with this time.
And the reason why we don't pour Jefferson is because that's saved for special occasions between you and I.
I'm not going to lie. When he said this isn't 1832, I checked the time.
It's definitely not 1832. Big boy. Anyway, so thank you for participating, both of you.
Do I get a
appreciate it.
participation trophy?
Nope, we don't hand those out around here.
Fuck off.
Back off.
I want to feel special.
Deontay, thank you for the list and thank you for participating. Tell Krista we said thank you for participating.
For creating your list for you.
Have the best on the best of all the lists this week.
I mean,
I'm
you
sorry
guys
I let
never
you down
do.
this week.
It's okay.
He'll never admit that our lists are better.
That's because I don't admit things that are wrong.
Without a doubt, the last one we did, mine was the best. My number 2 with the Ducks
It really was. God damn
will
it.
never, ever, ever.
Oh,
be
man,
able
I
to
came
be
up with
matched.
another good one the other day.
Well, we'll revisit it at another time. Until then, thank you for supporting the podcast if you're still listening.
Keep it real, bros.
If you appreciate you interrupting me.
You're welcome. I told you I wasn't sorry.
If you are new to the podcast, welcome. And remember, go back and listen to our long, extensive library. You will find that at the beginning of the excursion that was Dad and Company Pod,
We were not a top 10.
we were not a top 10. There is all sorts of crazy shit back in the past.
But the chaos has always been there.
That is absolutely true.
That's the one thing you always have with this wonderful podcast.
You might say it's the underlying theme.
It really is. Chaos is the underlying theme. I like it. I like chaos.
Yeah, because you're a chaos goblin.
Anyway,
That needs a Halls, apparently.
so we appreciate. I appreciate the support. So
I thought he said flat chest.
what?
Whoa!
What the fuck?
It was very much whispered in my ear. Flat chest. Precious.
I know what your wife wants to see.
A flat chest. Well, she's
Apparently.
not getting it with me, bro. I got them burn titties.
You said that, and I pictured you pulling down one of those metal mics where they're like, let's get ready to rumble.
I got those man titties.
In here.
In this corner, weighing in at 900 pounds. So,
Man titties.
thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting. Remember to tell your friends and tell your family, and I don't give a shit if you tell your enemies as long as the work is out there. Peace.